Good afternoon to one of present here. This is Naveen from ECE, came here to give a presentation on major problems of India. And I want to ask some question. What are the major problems of India? Can anyone?
Poverty.
Yes, and the? Yeah, thank you very much.
Over construction of houses.
Yeah, but it is a for us use.
Population.
Corruption.
Yeah, that's. Thank you. And I want to say my PPT on major problems of India, that is illiteracy and poverty. If you go on to the first slide, poverty in India, you can see the background picture like sorry for the interruption. And I want to this is the back picture. You can see the back picture like the poverty in India. You can see the major of the people living in slums. It's a major problem because they have no sanitation, and because of the sanitation, they are suffering from many diseases, which leads to loss of the money and some of the people in the slide. Like see here, you can see that one of the people who is eating the food which is in the road, and it is a major problem that the children who are eating those is not a good food, and it is contaminated, and it is also and it says that how poor it is. Because of this, we may think that we are in the deepest position like this, because in any country, if you see that there will be no people like this who usually like this. And next slide, here you can see the picture that some slums, one of the slum in India, in Mumbai. If you see the slum, there is a major problem here, and I mentioned before sanitation. You can see here the sanitation here, and if you see and in slums, why the slums are increasing? Because majority of the people who are living in rural people cannot have their agriculture because of some of the floods, natural calamities, and because of the pesticides which are using, which decreases the soil fertility, which is a loss of damage to the fields and the fertility. So they are migrating to urban areas to get money by working in any other areas like in cement, like construction site, or other areas like for daily wages. But see, it is a cost of living.
You're disturbing the pen drive, Naveen.
Here, see, you can see that background picture that some part of the picture is the highest position, like in buildings like 50 to 14, 30 to 40 floors. But here you can see the slums, which is beside the buildings. By this you can say that there is a great difference between the cost of living also, because of their income earnings. In the slums who are earning, in the slums who are living, they can also earn money up to 300 to 400 per day. But it shows that majority of the income is going for some other uses, like the person who is earning is going to be a leader for the house, and who is going to be lead his own family with his 300 rupees. And also one of the basic problem is his alcohol purpose, and in the daytimes he used to work more, and after getting his money at the evening times, he readily goes to the shop and got his alcohol. This is one of the major problem that he is facing. And going to the next slide, here it is the illiteracy. You can see the graph that how illiteracy has been increasing, and it is also one of the problem that we are facing, because before, so you have seen that slums, the people who are living there are uneducated because of their previous personal problems or other problems in their households. But our government has also taken some of the major GOs like night schools for the total literacy in India. But majority of the people are not attending these classes because of their household works and some of the works which are going to do in the night times. Because of that, it was being a great loss of money to the government. And going to the next slide, and I want to conclude that, and this slums, increasing the slums in urban cities will decrease the tourism, which is the main cause which is one of the important factor for the economic development. Like from the tourism, you can get the income from the tourism. Like that, it is a cause for a decrease in the income from the slums. Because of the slums, our majority of the people who are coming to India will not going to see some of the places which are in near the slums, and this is the one of the reason. Thank you. Any queries? Yeah.
What are the measures you suggest to decrease illiteracy and poverty in India?
And illiteracy, it is not a up to this, it is not a problem. It is not a problem for all, but because of and the further generation who are living in the slums are educating because of the schools who are present right there. And but I'm sad about the people who are elder because they have to work hard for their to get income for the family. So
She's asking some suggestions. If some, how
to suggest that
eradicate.
one has to increase his income, or he has to spend some of the income for his studies because nowadays education is becoming a business because to educate, and it is a major problem for us. I think so.
As we know, our constitution has implemented some of the acts such as Child Labor Act in 1972.
Yeah,
Is there any act for this illiteracy?
I think there is no illiteracy because I think there is no no act for the illiteracy because illiteracy is a problem for one, not a one for person. It is a it is a group of people who are elders, like oldest people, senior citizens. Because nowadays everyone is studying in government schools or in private schools according to the cost of living. But if you take the senior citizens who are illiterate, they cannot go to anywhere because of their old age or because of their household works. So I think so.
Good, Naveen.